Hello, my name's Mike Ponting, and welcome. Today we're going to be exploring consultative selling, a sustainable way of developing business. A lot of people enter into the sales world by accident, and there is no kind of formal qualification involved in becoming a salesperson. However, I've spent much of my career helping others to achieve exceptional sales performance by developing a consultative approach. Now, what does that mean for you? You're probably a new salesperson, you might be a sales leader, you'll be watching this thinking, how is this relevant to me? Well, if you ever find yourself in that meeting thinking, how am I going to close this? This guy's going to be a difficult one to negotiate with. Then inevitably those thoughts lead to those outcomes. So this is a process that we can apply that really changes our approach to selling and helps us become consultative, more respected, and a sustaining resource for our clients in the future. Inevitably what that means is your phone's ringing instead of you trying to get in hold of the key contact in the account. Okay, well let's take that first part of the sales process. We've selected who we want to be working with, we've identified them, we make contact. We maybe start with a bit of a plan. Oh yeah, there's a company around the corner I really think I should be dealing with. The essence of a plan starts to emerge. I maybe have a quick look and do a bit of research and see what they're up to on the internet, maybe set myself a few objectives. I want to just go in and meet them to start with. And so I go in to meet the managing director, and I spend a little bit of time positioning my organisation and talking to him about his business challenges, his future. I then spend a little bit more time thinking about, well, okay, this is what we do as a company. This is what we offer, this is our product. You might get excited about that, especially if you've had a lot of product training recently or service training recently. Then the customer comes back to you with a kind of an objection or a negotiation, and they want to find out a bit more. And when it comes to closing, you're getting objection after objection, you start to get delay tactics. And as a salesperson, the warning bells are going off, and the time and effort you spend here on closing the deal is disproportionate to the profit you get from the client. Surely not the best way of doing it. Now, I've been asked throughout my career by sales directors and managing directors to come up with training that helps people close and negotiate. We need to go further back in the process to identify and understand why those issues are there in the first place, and to come up with a solution to help them overcome those challenges. And how do we do that? Well, it's very straightforward, it's very simple, and it's based on the fact that behaviour breeds behaviour. And to build trust, we need to have understanding, shared, common understanding. So I would suggest for every new salesperson, and indeed every experienced salesperson, is to examine how they operate their sales process. So let's have a look. Let's invert this triangle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take every point and just turn it upside down, because that's exactly how to overcome this problem. So we really do need to be thinking in a lot more detail about our planning process. So understanding where the key accounts are in your territory, where the regular accounts are in your territory, and where the new opportunities are, so that we can start to really focus our research on those organisations, really start to focus our information gathering on those organisations, and set ourselves some very clear objectives. So when we're in front of that person for the very first time, we can create the best first impression, the best way of building trust and developing that rapport is through asking questions. So we need to spend more time asking these questions and building that common ground. When it comes to presenting the product, it should have more of a relevant fit to their requirements. When it comes to handling the objections, here, the amount of time spent is significantly less compared to the first model we discussed. When it comes to closing and actually getting the business done, rather than asking how am I going to do this, it happens automatically. They want to do business with you and your company, because you've gone through the steps of the sale in the right way. Now you can call this whatever you like, but it's consultative selling. It's building trust and rapport with your clients so that you end up with sustainable business relationships, not just quick sales or commercial visiting. We're really taking it to the next level. And how do we do that? By combining that with effective sales planning. Now, have a look on the website. There is another short lecture available looking at the aspects of sales planning. What is it we need to do to get our performance up to the next level, the higher level. And part of it is about the quality of our work, and this is very much about that. So how do we optimise our sales process? What am I doing at the moment in terms of time for research, planning, and objective setting? Probably not enough. If you invert the triangle and work at the top end, the sales will help. They won't have, you have to ask for the business, of course, but it will be a lot less time spent doing that and a lot less objections. And rather than having a conflict relationship, you'll have a partnership which will stand you in good stead for the year after, and the year after, and the year after. That's where success lies. And if you'd like to find out more about Making the Link business development training, have a look on our webpage. There's a lot more information on there about how we link it to some of the human behaviours using emotional intelligence. Yes, by all means, www.makingthelink.co.uk. If you're not there already, go and have a look. There's some other lectures online that may help you with your sales planning. If you're interested in finding out more about some of the courses that we run, please get in touch on 01285 821 894, or you can always email me at mike@makingthelink.co.uk. I look forward to hearing from you, and I wish you all the best in your business development activities. Get out there and invert the triangle.